Alright guys, welcome back to Fieldcraft Catties. In today's video I'm going to be making this little pocket knife. It's nothing special, but it is an EDC pocket carry that I like a lot. I'm going to carry it with me. This is not a how-to video, so you can go off it, sort of see what I'm doing and try and make your own. But this is going to be a little carry for the meantime. Thin blade, it's only light. Yeah, I'm going to be making this. Now, I have to say, because I feel like this video is probably going to be taken down if I don't, do not try anything I do in this video, as none of it's safe. But the only person that's at harm's risk is me, and I'm not too worried about that. So sit back, enjoy this slightly weird video on me making a weird friction folder pocket knife for the first time. Never made one before, so yeah, I'll show you how I do it, and you can let me know how I did in the comments. Thank you very much.
Right, it's just a piece of metal I got from an old gate. It's from a gate that was being built even, just bent bit, but there's a bit of flat section down bottom here, and I'm going to use this top bit. I'm going to stick this onto there, and then I'm going to stick it up top, so I've still got a bit of material if I want to make a different one. I'm going to stick it on. I'm not even sure how I'm going to stick it on yet. I'm probably just going to slabber a bit of probably wood glue on there as it sticks it to the metal temporarily enough, and then put it on there. And then we're going to take it outside. We're going to use the angle grinder, normal cutting disc, and just cut it out as best that I can, best to my ability. Then I'll probably drill the holes that I need to drill, make sure everything lines up, and then we'll work on the handle as well. But we've got it all cut out there. It is windy, as that's the reason why I'm not shooting in today's video. It is very windy out, too windy to shoot, but we're gonna have a go at cutting this out. There we go, we've got it cut out to an extent. I'm going to use a grinding disc now just to grind it all out smooth. There we got it. Rounded out a fair bit, sort of taking shape now. Now I'm gonna grind in the bevels halfway. I'm gonna go get a pen and mark it all. The next thing I've got to do is go through sort of temper. I've got to start this hole, work out what I'm doing with that fully. Oh yeah, that's what I've got to do as well. I've got to drill a hole there, just so that it all... Alright, that's what we're at with the knife blade so far. I darkened it, I've added that little twist to it. and made it sort of flat. Now it's got to have a lot of hand sand into it yet, as you can still see the grinder lines in it, and all that's going to be smoothed out flat. But we're going to heat temper it later as well. I'm going to heat temper it later as well. But now we're going to get onto the handle. I was going to do like an antler handle, but I remember I had this piece of wood. This one's a bit split, so I might use a different piece of wood. But I've got a few different pieces of this type of wood that's got really nice spalted grain in it. So I'm thinking of maybe making a catapult set out of this as well to match with my knife. But I'm just thinking it's got a slight bend in it. And it fits well, it can go together like that sort of thing. So I'm not really sure how I'm even going to attempt this handle, what shape I'm doing the handle, anything. But I am literally just going to give it a go and just see what comes from it. Alright, so I've been hand sanding the blade a little bit, getting all the rough lines out of it as best I can. I've only took it up to 120 grit because I still got to heat temper it, so I don't want to go taking too much material off it. But I got the heavy grind marks out of it. I just got to heat temper it now, but I did go slightly bit overboard, I'm not going to lie. The camera was dead and I couldn't be asked to wait until the camera was charged fully, so I spent a couple hours doing that probably. Like, you can sort of see reflections in it a bit now. But I also went ahead and made a handle. I'll go through in the next. I've got metal all over, but it's got lovely grain in it. Copper up there, 410 gauge shell there. I'll show you it in a bit of it in there. It all works, everything fits well, it looks really nice. I just need to get a 4mm pin for there, and then it can all be fitted. That needs varnishing and everything yet. But I've got a metal bit all over my hands. I've been working on the blade. I'm going to try and get a heat temper done today on it. That's really what it needs, I reckon. And then I can get on to the just polishing of the blade, the sharpening of the blade, and that'll be done. And then it's just a case of fitting it to that handle, polishing, varnishing the handle, and then it's ready for action. Alright, so this is our handle so far. I've shaped it and needs a little bit more fine sanding. But I had this thing and it's vinegar and white vinegar and coffee. While I tried it, it's stained it a little bit. I just wanted it to go a bit darker, try and get that grain to pop. It didn't work. But with the blade as well, I've darkened the blade a bit now. I think the blacker blade looks better. I just got to put a bit more of an edge on it. But I've got it just a bit awkward to do on camera. But that's how it looks like when it's all fitted. I think that looks nice to me. It fits well in the hand. Now all I've got to do is put the pin in, send it all down flush, tape up the knife blade, and then give a little spray with some varnish, or put some clear varnish on it, and then it's done. I'm going to do, I tape on the handle just to protect it a little bit. Like I said, I'm far from a professional, but I'm getting to a point where it cuts paper pretty cleanly. So I'm happy with that. It's nicely sharp. It does more than enough for what I need, just a little pocket carry sort of thing. Gotta try and get this tape off here now. Went. I think it looks really good. 14 gauge shotgun shell on the bottom there, and a couple little features what I like on the knife. I've beveled these holes ever so slightly now. I just think it's a bit better, and because it is a friction folder. So what I've done is I added a tiny piece of wood here which I've shaved down. So now we put it in there, give it that squeeze, and that won't fall out. But then just press that, it comes out. And up the top here, I made that little channel in there so that you can just go like that, and it won't go folding in on your fingers or cutting yourself or anything now when you're doing it. But look, just a slight amount of pressure does just fold it in, and then straight in there. It's all UK legal. That's what I like about it. It's got a sub 3-inch blade. It's non-lock-in, so I can carry this with me anywhere I go. It's perfect little pocket knife. Little twist up there, forged twist. Just thought it adds a little bit of detail to the blade, and just slight bit of pressure comes out. I think it looks pretty good as well. I like the wood I use for the handle. I'm happy with the stain I put on it. I'm quite happy with this actually. It's a cheeky little build. It didn't take much. It cost me nothing. It was out of a scrap bent piece of metal and a random piece of wood that I literally found a fallen tree, made some things of it. And my mate's actually got the catapult that out of the same wood, so I might end up making myself a catapult yet as well with the same wood and the same stain on it, just so it all matches. Nice set. But I'm already thinking about the next knife that I can make. I'm getting quite into my knife making a little bit, and yeah, I quite like it. A bit of a weird video. It wasn't at all a how-to video. It was just so like, I'm making a video, I'm building a knife, let's make a video on it. You want to see how it's done? This is how I would make a friction folder. This is also the first one I've ever made. I've never made one before, so don't go judging too hard. But let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm probably either going to do another folder or like a full tang blade next. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a nice day.